Hello everyone and welcome to Flosmas Day 6. Hi guys, welcome to halfway through Flosmas. So I'm sure you've read the title of today's video and you see that is a free pattern video. So today I'm going to be showing you 30 free Christmas cross stitch patterns. I did a video like this for Christmas in July showing 50 free Christmas cross stitch patterns and a lot of you loved it. And I thought there was no better time than Flosmas to bring back this video kind of with 30 new free patterns. So if you see me looking down, I have my notes here telling me the name of the pattern, who the designer is, and its stitch count if that is readily available. And then I also have my iPad here, which I'm not going to show you because the first pattern is pulled up on it, showing me the pictures of the patterns. So I kind of know what I'm referencing as I'm talking about them. As always, little disclaimer, all these patterns are provided by the designers or whatever cross stitch marketplace or company has shared them, because sometimes it's like Fat Quarter Shop was our freebie yesterday, so they were kind of providing that pattern. So whoever is providing them, they have the liberty at any time to take those away and you might not be able to access them. I've put links to all of them below, and at the time of posting this they are all readily available, but just in case you're watching this kind of in the future and some of them aren't there, that is why. If you have any issues with links not working, let me know. I will do my best to help you. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in with the first pattern because we've got a lot to cover today. Pattern number 1 is from one of my favorite places to get freebies, which was from Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. This is called the Winter Holly Inn, and the stitch count is 73 by 75, and I'll have pictures of all of them on the screen as I'm talking about them. Oh, I love this one. It reminds me of like a Plum Street, like a small Plum, but it's Plum Street inspired, I feel like. It just has the same feelings, it evokes the same feelings to me. It's so pretty. I love that little urn with the like branch really. I really want to stitch this one. Honestly, I might see if I can kit this up if I have all the colors and stitch it. Next is A Good Night by Stone Street Stitchworks. The stitch count on this one is 29 by 47. Again, a really pretty pattern. I love that this one was only 2 colors. You could really stitch it on any color fabric you want. It'd be pretty on a green or a red or something bright and fun if you really want to do a pop of color. Or you can do it the neutral like this and just have it kind of like blend into the background. But super duper pretty. I love how simple that one is. And again, another one that you could, if you're a stitcher, you probably have white and black. So you could probably kit that up instantly and find a little scrap of fabric that you have left over to easily do that. This next one is called Gingerbread Manor. This is also by Stone Street Stitchworks, and the stitch count is 25 by 40. This one is only 4 colors. Again, really easy to kit up right now. You just need the green, the white, the red, and the brown. The brown's probably the most important. Like, you want something that's like a gingerbread tone. But it's so pretty and it's so simple, and I just love this. I think this would be the most precious little ornament. I just love that one. That was one of the ones that I was super excited about. It's one of my top 5. Okay, next one is a pretty big pattern. This is Mon Beau Sapin. I hope I'm saying this right. This is a French designer by Jardin Prive. Again, hope I'm saying that right. 187 by 81 is the stitch count on this one. It's large and beautiful and monochromatic. You have the little song, what do you call that? Music reading? I don't know. Music notes. We have some snowflakes, some reindeer, some Christmas trees, some bells. Very easy one to cut out different motifs from if you wanted to make a small or an ornament, or you could even take like the music line and cut that out and put like a tree on either side, or like a tree and a snowflake, and make a skinny pillow for Noel. I'm a sucker for a skinny pillow. So yeah, that's an option. All right, number 5 is Advent Stitch Along by Ardith Design. This is 180 by 180, and this one you're going to get through Gumroad. Now, through Gumroad, you're going to have to like purchase it, but you can put in $0 and it'll ask if you want to leave a tip, which you either can or you can put in $0 and you can get it for free. So just wanted to let you know that, because you do kind of have to like check out, but it's not real checkout. You don't have to pay anything. He is so sweet. I feel like this would be a lovely one for like a child's room or just a house with a lot of kids in it and have it hanging somewhere. Very playful, very fun, very whimsical. I did try to include some like traditional Christmas color patterns as well as like colorful and playful. So yeah, this one definitely falls into the colorful and playful category. So adorable. I love his face. Just makes me love him. His face is so sweet. 6 and 7. This is Merry and Bright and Holly Jolly. Now linked below, I have like a 6 for a placeholder and then 7 has the link. So it is one link for both of them. So just click on 7 if you want the link for this. This is Merry and Bright and Holly Jolly. Like I said, these are made into gift tags. You could easily make them into something else, but it is such a fun idea. And I thought it was a unique freebie to have like a wooden cross stitch gift tag. And they will, obviously you would have to buy that, but if you don't have them, you may have them. But you could even just like cross stitch it on some fabric and then put it on a gift tag like you would like a card, cross stitch card or something. Very, very cute, very simple. Again, 2 colors, so really easy to kit up before Christmas. Next is Surrounded by Joy. This is Bent Creek and the stitch count is 48 by 24. I love this one, another one in my top 5. And you may be looking at the wreath and thinking, because this is what I thought, I was like, what kind of stitches are in there? That looks so complicated. But it's all cross stitched, and then you have that lighter green is back stitched, and then the red berries are French knots, but you could easily add beads, which I think would be really, really pretty. Again, very simple. How many colors is that? 2, 3, 4 colors. You have your dark green, your light green, your red, your white. You do need a little bit of orange for his beak and then some black. Okay, so a few more colors, but I'm sure you have enough orange in your stash somewhere just to do that little beak. Very pretty, very simple. Another one I really want to stitch. Next one is Oh Holy Night. This is from Hands Across the Sea Samplers. It is a monochromatic piece, so you have your alphabet there and it says Oh Holy Night. They're very simple border, but I feel like those corners, the little square corners, I don't know if there's a specific name for those, add a lot to it. Very sweet. One that you could keep out for winter if you wanted. Like, I know Oh Holy Night is very Christmassy, but if people didn't read it, you know, you could leave this, you could get by with leaving this one out a bit past Christmas and into winter, I feel like. Next pattern is Our Savior's Birth. This is by Plum Street Samplers. The stitch count is 103 by 69. There is 2 colorways, and this is charted in DMC, all DMC, and then they'll give you the different colors depending on which one you want to do. Very pretty. Again, a nice ornament, a perfect pillow. This one would be really cute on like a small book as well. I love that one. Celtic Noel. Yes, this is by Jean Farish Designs and the stitch count is 52 by 70. I love this one. Another one of my top 5. I'm going to max out my top 5 before we even get to 20. We're not even halfway and I've got 3, but it's so pretty and I love the colors. They're such unique colors. And you could change them if you're like, they don't match my Christmas decor perfectly. You could totally change it for any other green and red. But I love the uniqueness of these colors. I think they would really pop on a tree or something else. I just think they would really pop. Next is the 1768 Reindeer. This is from Wooden Sales Primitive Folk Art. Very sweet, just 2 little reindeer in a tree. This is one you could definitely keep out in winter, no question about it, which I tried to include a few more like winter Christmas ones, just a couple in there that could really go for both, because I know sometimes I get sad when I take down all my Christmas decorations and there's like nothing left and it's bare, so it's nice to be able to, when you're taking down your Christmas decorations, have like a few things you can leave out so your house doesn't feel so bare. Next is number 13, which is All Hearts Come Home for Christmas. This one is from Passion Ricamo. I hope I'm saying that right. 105 by 117 is the stitch count on this one, and it's so sweet. This is like a rendering. It's not the actual stitched piece in this picture, and I definitely think that it would be so beautiful stitched. Like, the rendering is pretty, but I think this is one where having it stitched up is gonna be what you really need to do it full and complete justice, because that is just a beautiful pattern. Next one is by one of my favorites, Gazette 94. This is Joyous Noel, and just very sweet. Another fun colored one, not necessarily your traditional Christmas colors. We have some pinks, some brighter greens. There is some reds in there, and you can easily change it to fit your color palette if you wanted to, because it is just a few colors. But I loved the look of this. I love the sampler. Every time I look at it, I feel like I find something new, like the little pipe or the little Santa boot. The candy cane is precious. And then there's a little tiny birdhouse beside that house. Like every time I look at it, I find something new I love, and I just love that one. Another Gazette 94, this is the Biscornu Noel. Now this picture is kind of showing the main Biscornu and then some different angles of it. Very cute. I love the little Santa, and I'm not sure if those, okay, I think they're houses, but I will say the first time I looked at it, I thought it was like the head of a gingerbread man and his eyes, and I was like, that's a little odd. And I was like, oh wait, they're houses. Okay, cute. So yeah, there is that one. Number 16 is White Christmas by Drawn Thread. This one is so sweet. It says, may your days be merry and bright and your Christmases be white. Who doesn't love that song? I mean, I know I do. I'm sure some people don't, but I love that song. It's just such a classic, sweet Christmas song. And I love that there's like a good stitch in the middle. Sometimes when you have stitches with songs, I'm like, oh, I love this because of the song, but I want a good stitch to go with it. And I love that there's a good, sweet stitch in there. The details on that tree of adding the snow on each one really sends this over the top to me. Yeah, love that one. Next one is another big one. This is the Joyous Noel Quaker. This is by Susan Ake. And this one is huge. We definitely have the 12 days of Christmas represented here in each little Quaker, which is beautiful. This is charted in Aurifil floss because this pattern is on Aurifil's website, but you could easily convert that to either DMC or a fancy floss if you wanted to. If you didn't want to use Aurifil flosses, but it's so pretty. And I love the pigmentation of the colors with the Aurifil and the little bows on the side. Oh, this one is beautiful. Number 17, also by Susan Ake and provided from the Aurifil website, is Little Quaker Christmas. This one is like the same vibes, but on a much smaller scale if you don't want to take on a project so big, or maybe start with this one and see how much you enjoy it and then move on to the bigger one. This one, the colors do seem like a little bit brighter, more pinky than like dark greens and reds. The other one wasn't super dark green, but this green seems a little bit brighter. The red seems more pinky. Very pretty. I love that the center of it is that little angel blowing the trumpet with like the pink coming out, which almost to me feels like the sound coming out of the trumpet. I love that one. Just so sweet. This one, oh, I love this one too. I can't say any more in my top 5 because I was about to say the last 3 were. So I'm just going to stop saying that. This is Christmas Gingerbread 2021 by Puntney. I always say this wrong. Puntney, I don't know. Cross stitch, and the stitch count is 45 by 45. This is charted in DMC or fancy floss, so you have the option to use either. I did want to make sure to notate that for this pattern because I feel like looking at this, you can definitely tell it's stitched in fancy floss, so you do have the option to switch to DMC if you want to. That would be a really quick one. You could easily stitch that one up by Christmas. All right, next one is called Blue Folk Christmas Sampler. This is 100 by 146. Now this one, when you click on the link, if you want this one, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, because I was like looking and I found this one. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. And then I like scroll down half the page and I was like, feels like I'm at the bottom of the page. Where's this pattern? And so then I like went to the top and I scrolled down. Finally, I realized there was more to the page. So scroll down all the way to the bottom of the page. And if you think you're at the bottom, keep scrolling and make sure you are at the bottom because it's at the very, very bottom and there's like a false end to the page there. So there is that one. This next one is my very favorite. I want to kit this up and stitch it in the winter because this one could be Christmas, could be winter, but I want to kit this up and stitch it this winter. And this is The Joy of Winter by Stitches Through the Years. I did another whip with Stitches Through the Years earlier this year. It was one I bought from them and I loved it. It's an absolutely beautiful chart and it comes in color and black and white in the chart, which I found really nice. This stitch count is 131 by 89, if I did not mention that. This is one I'm definitely kitting up very soon and going to be stitching that this winter because I need some winter stitching. Next is Christmas Tree by Stitching Space. The stitch count on this is 38 by 92. Very simple Christmas tree. Would be really cute. I kind of thought, which I don't have a Christmas village, but if you did have a Christmas village, you could like stitch them as like little stand-ups and kind of put them in your village maybe. I don't know, maybe not, but that was kind of where my head went when I saw that. This is Santa 2014 by Gazette 94. I love him as little mouse. He's so cute. I love a Santa. I saw something online the other day that said, like, once you hit a certain age, you pick your Christmas icon and you stick with that Christmas icon and you're drawn to it for, like, I don't, it doesn't have to be the rest of your life. I think it said the rest of your life. It doesn't have to be the rest of your life, but, like, for a long season. And I think I'm really drawn to Santa. I love the Grinch because my son loves the Grinch. But I'm really drawn to Santa. He's so cute. I love Santas. Okay. Another one is Happy Christmas to All. This is by Shepherd's Bush. The stitch count is 33 by 41. Very beautiful. Definitely primitive. I love it. Very simple. If you're kind of more of a primitive person and you like those muted colors, this is definitely the one for you. Number 26 is A Very Merry Christmas. This is from Stitching with the Housewives. Very Merry Christmas to You. I'm sorry. The stitch count is 42 by 56. A super cute freebie. I really like it. It would be a perfect ornament. Of course, I feel like anytime I see a Christmas song, I'm like, ornament, ornament. But you could do so much with this, and it's just very simple, very cute. Next one, and next three, actually, I'm really, really excited about. I've been excited about all of them, but I'm particularly excited that I found these. This is the 1987 Angel by Lavender and Lace. So this is a freebie that Lavender and Lace provided in 1987. And this stitch count on this one is 24 by 41. So we have a sweet little angel holding a wreath. This is obviously like a rendering of it, so it's not the stitched picture because they only have this rendering, but super pretty. We have another one from Lavender and Lace. This is the 2003 Christmas ornament from Lavender and Lace, and stitch count is 44 by 52. This beautiful lady, she's just so pretty. I love the detail of her little earring. It's so, so pretty. And the puff of her sleeves. Oh, I love it. And then the last one by Lavender and Lace, because I want to show you a few of these, is the 2001 Lavender and Lace Christmas Angel, and the stitch count is 59 by 71. If you do go to the page where these are linked, you can find a few more Lavender and Lace freebies there. I just wanted to pick a few of them. I was going to pick one, but I couldn't just pick one, so I decided to include three. And then lastly is a DMC free pattern, and this is Red Truck Christmas. I mean, it's very, very cute. I love that the mountains are in it, but you could easily cut out the mountains and trees and turn it into like a really cute hoop finish if you just did the truck and Merry Christmas. And yeah, I just think it's super sweet. And also, instead of doing those red stitches on the tree, you could put those as beads, which would be really cute. All right, so those are all the free patterns I have to show you today. Come back tomorrow and I have one free pattern featured in the video. Every other day of Flosmas, I have featured one free pattern, and today, since it was halfway through, I really wanted to feature 30 just to give you some ideas of some things you could stitch before the Christmas season is over, or you could kit up some things for next year, which is what I'm gonna do. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for day number 7. Bye guys.